And good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's college basketball again here in Colorado Springs, specifically the University of Colorado Springs. The Mountain Lions take on Black Hills State. I'm George Holden. Welcome to the broadcast. This is the first game of a doubleheader here tonight. Tip off to this one, obviously, momentarily at 5:30. The men's game will be after at 7:30. You know, I always like to have different broadcasters and mix it up sometimes and make it fun. Well, this is a special treat tonight. I get to have my daughter Alex here. Played high school basketball at Doherty, coached at Doherty for a year, and get to have her do a game with me. And Alex, this is strange but cool. I mean, I remembered you dribbling a basketball at 3 and 4 years old, and here you are sitting here calling a game with me. Time flies.
Oh yeah, Dad. It's awesome to be here, and I can't wait to see how this goes. I mean, I haven't really done this, so we'll see how it goes.
You're going to do fine. You're going to do great. So, tell you what, folks, get set for a treat. Should be a good one. The Mountain Lions take on Black Hills State right here at the Lions Den here in Colorado Springs. RMAC Basketball NCAA Division II. We'll get set. They're doing the starting lineups right now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back and have the tip-off here in Colorado Springs at UCCS. Don't go anywhere. And we're back at Colorado Springs, a.k.a. the Lions Den. George Holden along with Alex Holden. First game of a doubleheader here tonight. Black Hills State from South Dakota is in town. Last night, these Mountain Lions at UCCS dropped a tough one to South Dakota Mines, looking to bounce back and get back to their winning ways. Moments away from the tip-off, and we are off and running at the Lions Den. Black Hills State wins the tip. We're underway. Out to the left wing, looking for help. And UCCS is going to have to play stingy defense to stay in this one tonight. Pass inside, back outside, long-range shot, got it! Bangs it from outside. And that's number 3, Siemens, Julius Siemens, out of Campbell County High School. Quick shot by Black Hills State. Working around, Fiker to Shanna Leaf to Cedar. She's going to have a big night leading her team, a young squad tonight. Leaf back out to the right wing to Maddie Gola. Gola inside to Talene. Nice pass to Leaf, back outside. O'Flanagan drives to Leaf. Shot clock at 5. Leaf with the move, in and out. She had that last night, several good looks underneath, and they didn't fall. Back down the court, Black Hills State. Moving around to the left wing. And as we said, the Mountain Lions, they're a young bunch, very talented. Shot up off the rim. Rebound, O'Flanagan, UCCS, errant pass. And that's one of the things they need to avoid, is shooting themselves in the foot with mental mistakes.
Oh yeah, Dad, and it goes right back to the basics. You can't just sit there and forget about the fundamentals.
Basics and fundamentals, that's what gets it done. Black Hills State around the left wing, back to the top. Dribbles out to the right wing. Patient ball movement by Black Hills State, the Yellow Jackets. Shot up, bang, from outside. Nails it. Keely Bertram from Elk Point, South Dakota. It's a 4-0 lead. 8:22, just starting the first period here in Colorado Springs. RMAC basketball. Maddie Gola with the ball. Drives in, look at fakes. The shot up, no good. Shanna Leaf for the board. Back outside to Fikert. Fikert from downtown. Got it! Stop, pop, let it drop. Abby Fikert, the freshman from Flower Mound, Texas. And they're right back in business. Black Hills State Again, they've got good shooters on this team, Alex. Long range shot. 3 for 3 for Black Hills State.
Man.
And that's Bertram again.
They're going to have to guard her tonight, or they're going to have to make them go inside.
Good point. Got to adapt and adjust. Fikert inside the leaf. Good pass. O'Flanagan off the rim. Talene had it. Back to Fikert. To Gola. O'Flanagan. They've got to be patient and work for the good shot. Good ball move. Leafs inside. The jumper got it. Shanna Leaf, the Palmer product. 2-point game. Looks like they're feeding it to Shanna Leaf. Alex is the key.
Oh yeah, definitely. But she's got to make sure she finishes those shots. If not, it's gonna be a long night.
Yep. And you played against her in high school.
I did.
Maddie
Yep.
Gola. Misses it. And there's a foul. And checking in, Chelsea Pearson. Also, number 5, V Hill. O'Flanagan checks out. O'Flanagan is the player to watch this week. She's a junior guard from Thornton, Colorado. Leads the Mountain Lions in assists, averaging 1.9 points a game. Has 37 on the year. Loose ball, jump ball. And Talene takes a shot to the. She's a scrapper.
Oh yeah.
Every
she'll get
game
on
I've
that
seen
floor.
her play, she's just tough.
Oh yeah, she will get on that floor and go for that ball. She is not scared.
And she's only going to get better.
Oh yeah.
Checked in Lauren Bennett, number 24, the 6-foot junior guard out of Horizon High School. Bennett thought about it. Nope. Back out to Pearson. Good defense by Black Hills. Shot up off the rim. V-Hill, nice job by V-Hill to knock it back to lead. The head fake, the jumper, got it! To lead, textbook head fake, and the jumper. We're tied, 7-all. The feed inside, nice pass, and she'll get the foul, and she'll go to the line. That's a great move, Alex.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to draw a foul.
Feed it inside.
Feed it
Let 'em
inside,
go to work.
up, and you can't fall back.
Nope. And she's got some height. I want to say number 40. I'm trying to look for the number 40.
Katie Messler.
Yeah, 6'2" freshman from
6'2"
O'Gorman High School in Sioux
freshman.
Falls, South Dakota.
Man, what do they feed her in the morning?
Well, once she posts up inside, she's going to be tough to deal with.
Oh yeah, they're gonna foul her all night long. If she's that tall, they're gonna sit there and swipe.
Yep, good free throw shooter. Substitute. She comes out, number 33. Sorry, we don't have her on the Black Hills State roster. She's our mystery player. Speaking of Black Hills State, Leah Zabala, graduate assistant. Katie Zimenick, assistant coach. Mark Knorr, the head coach. Talene kicks it outside Pearson. Long range shot. Got it! Pearson trades it from downtown. Under 6 minutes in the first quarter, and the first lead of the night for the Mountain Lions. Black Hills State moves it around again. Maddie Gola will check in momentarily, and so will O'Flanagan. Shot underneath. Great cut, great pass.
You know, Dad, it looks like when Shayna Leaf's not in, they got to hit it from the outside. It looks like they can't get it to anybody else on the inside when she's not in the game.
Yep, it's more of a rhythm and flow kind of game.
Pretty much.
Pearson drives inside. Got it!
No.
The running roller,
Inside.
the finger roll. UCCS gets the lead back. Long range three. Oh, bang from outside. Erickson, Rachel Erickson from Cheyenne East High School.
And they are just going at it.
Boy, she's a sniper. Fikert drives inside, the freshman. Kicks it out, turns it over. Here comes the Hornets from Black Hills State. Long range three,
Shot,
it's way
that's
off. The save, nope. But it'll go back Mountain Line way. Checking in for the first time tonight, Emily Seifert, number 10. They're going to try to get a little more height in there.
Oh yeah, they have to, Dad. If there's no height in there, they're going to be shooting threes all night long because they can't get it inside.
Nope. It's going to be tough, and you know you've been there, done that.
Been there, done that. I am 5'3", so yes, yes, I have.
Yep. You either got to drive inside, get the layup, get the foul, or be able to hit the shot from the outside, right?
Yep, take it down the lane. You don't have a shot, kick it right back out, and you hit your best three-point shooter.
Yep. Black Hill State comes in here with a record of 17-4, but they're 11-4 in the RMAC, which is huge. UCCS, they've had a tough go within the RMAC. And speaking of UCCS, graduate assistant is Taylor Proctor, assistant coach Liz Duran, and the head coach in his second season, Lynn Plett, for the Mountain Lions. Timeout on the floor. UCCS, they're down by 2, but this looks like early on, Alex, Black Hill State has shown they can shoot the ball. They're not afraid to shoot from the outside. They can feed inside. They've got the total game going on. And as you said, Shanna Leaf is the key in the paint underneath. If they can get her to be able to back up and take good shots, even if she doesn't make the shot, she gets the foul, she can be a threat at the line.
Oh, exactly that. But also, even if she misses her shot, she can rebound like nobody's business. So she's got that backup there as well. But when she's not in the game, they're going to have to figure something out on the outside.
Yep. She's the 5'10 senior forward. Seifert looking for V-Hill. V-Hill drives. Nice pass to Seifert. Back out to a Flanagan. Drives inside. Oh,
man.
Shot off. And here comes the Yellow Jackets. Looking for help. Good defense by the Mountain Lions. They set up. Looking for the shot. They're going to have to set it up. Go to work. Trying to get the mismatch in the paint.
Oh, yeah.
Drives it. Oh, the stuff by Seifert. Denied. Long pass, knocked away.
You know, Seifert is 6'1", Dad. She can block anybody that is going to go in there and take it to the paint. They're either going to have to draw the foul or kick it outside.
Yep, well said. Wow, and to think that I used to watch you dribble a basketball at 3 years old. Wow. You're making me feel old right now.
You are old.
Oh, man. Pass in, knocked away.
That's a tip, yep.
Yep, so she'll keep it. They dodge a bullet there. V-Hill with the handles, drives inside. Another turnover by the Mountain Lions. Gonna have to get that in check. Long range three, off the rim, and a foul underneath.
You know, Dad, Black Hills State has some speed down the court. If they run that early offense, as we used to say in high school, early push it down the floor, they can get some major points off of mistakes from UCCS.
I agree. And checking in now for UCCS will be number 34, Mia Carter, senior forward, 6'3", out of Columbine High School, Littleton, Colorado. It's been a while since she's had playing time, but that gives the Mountain Lions that height that they need inside. Press defense by the Yellow Jackets, trying to sting the Mountain Lions. O'Flanagan working, almost loses control. So 3:28 left in the first, Alex, and it looks like UCCS needs to get that 7, 9, 12-point lead to have a little bit of room to breathe, because the way this Black Hill State team is playing, they've got height, they're quick, and they can shoot.
I mean, that's triple threat right there, Dad. If they don't shut down one of them, they're going to find another way to get to the basket.
Yep. You got to adapt and adjust on the fly. Gola out to V-Hill. Shot clock at 16. Got to be painfully patient and work for the shot down here. O'Flanagan drives, kicks it out. Long range three, off the rim. Rebound.
There's that rebounding that
Great job. Gola gets it back. Back inside to Carter. Off the rim. And here comes the Yellow Jackets. They want to run. Nope, now they'll slow it up. This Yellow Jacket team is pretty fundamental.
Oh, yes, they are, Dad. And they noticed right away that once UCCS had that height in the middle of the paint, they're not going to go there. They're going to shoot from the outside.
Boom! From outside, Maddie Gola with the answer. And the 1-point lead for the Mountain Lions. Baring their teeth. 2:25 remaining in the first period. Shanna Leaf will check in. So Mountain Lions, Alex, done a good job having to keep pace so far.
Oh, yeah, they're keeping up, but they're going to have to figure out a way to keep Black Hill State from just pushing it down the floor.
Yep. Shanna Leaf and Abby Fikert will check in for UCCS. There's a foul on the floor on UCCS. And also Taline, Tatum Taline, number 44 will check in. Number 40 checks back in, Katie Messler for Black Hills State. And man, she's a freshman. That's scary, 6'2". By the time she's a senior,
she's gonna be
a force
deadly
to deal with. Black Hills State moves it around, feeds inside, working against Leaf. Long range three off the rim, fought for, rebound, Taline gets it. And here come the Mountain Lions with a 1-point lead. Shanna Leaf was looking for help. Now the spin move, nice move, the spin, and works the glass effectively for Shanna Leaf.
You know, Dad, she used to do that to me in high school almost every game.
So you've seen that a couple times.
I have, yes.
It's effective tonight. The steal, Taline, the push up the floor.
Bad pass.
Gola, back to Fiker. To Taline, drives inside. Great drive, but can't finish.
Couldn't pull the foul there, Dad. They're going to have to either draw that foul or kick it out.
Sometimes when you want to get the foul, the shot, she'll go to the line. You know, you bring up a good point. Sometimes I do remember being a guard like you were. When you drive to the hoop, you got to act a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So the official sees that.
Yes. The NBA, if you want to learn how to do that, you can watch some of the NBA players, and they'll teach you real quick.
That's true. Oh, Chelsea Pearson checks in. V. Hill checks out. At number 14, Martinez, Alicia Martinez, the sophomore from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. The only Colorado player on the roster for Black Hills State.
Highlands Ranch is a force to be reckoned with. When we played them in high school, they used to run all over us. They are no joke.
That's a great program. Gola, we're tied, 17. Under a minute to play, first quarter. Colorado Springs, Armac battle. Fiker drives, it's up, but can't finish. Up the floor, Yellow Jackets. Good movement. Snappy passes. UCCS trying to adjust on defense. Fiker. Shot clock at 9. Working away inside. Gola playing good defense. The off-balance shot. In, out, fought for. A great rebound by Taline. And loses it. The dish. The shot. Rebound. Taline and a jump ball.
It is a hard, heavyweight fight.
They are getting agile, mobile, and hostile in the paint. Wow. Great. I would say this, Katie Messler had a great defensive play.
That was very great.
She stayed down there and waited.
UCCS is keeping doing a very good job at keeping them outside of the paint, though. Their man defense is really, really secluding the rest of Black Hills State from making anything inside the paint.
Well said. Black Hills State. Under 3 seconds, shot up, fought for. Out of bounds, 0.4 seconds, and it'll stay with Black Hills State. So overall, Alex, I would say UCCS has done a pretty good job having to keep pace in this first quarter.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna have to keep it up all 4 quarters.
And we are one and done, 1 quarter down, 3 to go here in Colorado Springs at the Lions Den Division II basketball, NCAA, and the RMAC. I'm George Holden. She's Alex Holden. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you second quarter action. You're watching RMAC basketball, NCAA Division II in the Pikes Peak region in Colorado Springs. Stick with us. Welcome back, everybody, to the Lions Den Gallagher Events Center in Colorado Springs. College basketball, the women's game. First game of a doubleheader here tonight on a Saturday night. Hope you're having a good weekend. George Holden along with the one and only Alex Holden doing color analysis here tonight. We got a tie game, Alex, 17-all. Opening moments of the second period. Your thoughts on the first quarter?
UCCS is doing a great job of keeping up with the Black Hills State tempo, but they're going to have to keep it up all 4 quarters if they're going to want to stay in this game, Dad.
I would agree. Long-range shot. Booyah! From outside, the freshman, Fikert, buries it. And that's an answer.
That is an answer, Dad, and she is a freshman, so she's got 4 more years of that.
Yep. Cut inside. Great pass. Shot up and good. The give and go for Black Hills State. As we said, pretty dominant force in the RMAC. And UCCS trying to play up to the task tonight. Long-range shot. Got it! Manny Gola and the Mountain Lions are knocking the lights out here. 23-19. Black Hills State working it around. Backs up, works on Gola. The shot, she'll work it, get the foul. And look at some of the first quarter stats here, Alex. Rachel Erickson, 2 of 3 from the field. Bertram, 2 of 2. You look at Shanna Leaf, she's 2 of 3. That's a good sign. Last night, as we talked about, last night's game, she had several looks under the basket, tons of them, and the shots weren't falling. If she could get those shots to fall here tonight, she could help carry this team.
Oh, she could definitely help carry this team, and she is one of the top leading scorers on this team this season already, so she could have a good game tonight if she can get those shots to fall.
And she's got experience. That counts. Fikert back up the floor. The Mountain Lions are shooting well from outside tonight. Can they keep it up? Gola needs help. Back to Pearson. Pearson cuts. Oh, they're going to call it on UCCS, and it'll go back Yellow Jacket way. O'Flanagan checks in. Gola checks out. And, I've noticed early the UCCS Mountain Lions from outside tonight, they're all shooting well.
They are, yes.
That's a good sign.
Those shots are falling. Sometimes you just have those nights where your shots fall. Sometimes you don't. Tonight it seems to be like their shots are falling.
3-point field goals so far. UCCS shooting 60%. Black Hills State 25. So sometimes if you can't get it inside, you got to make it work outside.
Exactly. I mean, you always have to adapt to what's going on in the game. Based on you got to feel the defense too. If they're not letting you in on the inside, you gotta find who your shooters are on the outside. If they start to cover that, you go back on the inside.
Wow, spoken like a coach. Proud of you. Wow, I'm getting teary-eyed over here. O'Flanagan drives, kicks out. Bennett overshoots, rebound. And that's number 22, Cortez Standing Bear. Works inside. Got a foul. And the Yellow Jackets, Alex, they're doing a good job of trying to feed the ball inside and force fouls.
Oh, exactly, Dad. They're going to push that all night long because that is free buckets right there.
I like how you said that. And when I played and coached, that's how you're coached. That's why they call it the free throw line, because it's free. But you got to make them.
Right. What do they say in life? Not everything is free, right?
Right.
You got to work for it, and that is how those free throws are going to play out tonight.
Yep. Hits the first. Checking back in for UCCS, number 34, Mia Carter, the senior. And UCCS actually, they are 7-14 on the season. After the loss last night, hits the second one, our mystery player. We have the press defense by the Hornets, trying to smother the Mountain Lions. Jumper, O'Flanagan, it's off. Rebound. And you know what? That's one thing I can say about UCCS. They're not winning the board battle right now.
They are not They are not fighting for rebounds at the moment. They're more instead of boxing out, they are kind of just standing out.
I like it. Standing out, not boxing out. Wow. Tell you what, they grow fast. Right?
The growing, I don't know, 5'3", so thanks for the help on that, Dad.
Sorry about that. And
ooh, that was clean. That did not even touch the rim.
She's a good free throw shooter. It's the little things that make the big difference in this game, and it's stuff like rebounds, shooting free throws, getting steals.
Exactly.
How about, it sounds simple, but not turning the ball over. You don't want to give them any more help than they've already got.
Right, and like I said in the beginning of the game, it all comes down to fundamentals.
Yep.
You can sit there and play with the ball how you want, but it is fundamentals that will win that game.
So last night, the loss to South Dakota Mines for this team. And the Mountain Lions, we're tied 23-all. We've got us a competitive contest with 7:43 left in the first half of play. Make sure to stay with us after this game. We'll do the men's game, tips off at 7:30, and I'll be partnering up with the one and only Jerry Evans, and an official basketball legend in Colorado. It's fun to have him on and hear his insight. Long range three, in and out. Rebound, fought for, another foul inside. So, tell you what, Alex, Mountain Lions they've got to keep the fouls in check.
They are going to get in foul trouble tonight, and if they do not clean up those, then by the fourth quarter, they are going to be giving some free points to Black Hills State.
It's going to be a problem. Yep. All the little things add up in the end, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do. Free throws wins games.
Yep. So here we go. Back to Talib. Well, good move. Tries to pull up feed to Mia Carter.
Stop.
Great feed. Great bucket by Carter. Uses the glass. Inside, Black Hills State.
Here goes
Another foul underneath. So basically, Alex, the Black Hills State Yellow Jackets are throwing the bait, and UCCS is taking it.
UCCS looks like they're getting tired on defense, Dad, and their man-to-man is not keeping them out of the paint. What they need to do, in my opinion, is go a 1-3-1 and keep them out of the paint and make them shoot for it.
Well said. God, I'm impressed. You sound like, gee, yeah, I'm impressed. You sound good. Great knowledge. Where'd you learn that stuff?
Oh, you know, I just had some mentors along the way.
Yeah, you're a hard worker, good ball player, and then you coached. And well, we'll get that in a minute. But what was the biggest difference for you from going from a player to a coach?
You see the court in a totally different view. Instead of being on the court, you see it as more of a bird's eye view. So it is a totally different game. You see things that you wouldn't see on the court, and it is a huge eye-opener to see how different the game is from being on the court.
And as a coach, you get upset because you can't get out there and make it happen, right?
There are many times I've jumped on the bench, and I'm like, put me in, coach. Put me in.
I'm ready. Good steal there by Kelly Bertram, number 42 from Elk Point, South Dakota, 5'10", sophomore. They're playing good defense, Black Hills State. They're all over it. Good pass by Talib to Talib. Talib, the jumper.
Nice jumper.
In and out. Seifert fights for it. But they've got to get on the boards, the Mountain Lions. They've got to seize control. Nice job by Seifert to Talib.
1-on-3.
They had an opportunity, and that window closes quick. Fikert to Pearson. Back to Fikert. Fikert drives inside. The dish. Nice! That's money right there. Little jumper by Seifert. And it's good. They need more of that.
Oh, yeah. It looks like UCCS has kind of switched their perspective into getting inside of the paint instead of shooting threes.
Yep, and there's Seifert. They've got the board.
Oh,
they've changed things up a little bit with personnel. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Fikert, it'll be a jump ball.
I think that is the first rebound for UCCS this quarter.
Well, I like what you said about being in the paint. That you've got to change when you go man to man. You got to change personnel sometimes because if you got somebody on, it's just not working out. You've got athlete on athlete, and for some reason it's not working out. You got to pull them and get somebody else in there.
Or even switch up your defense. It throws the other team off because they're expecting to come down to man, and they see you in a zone or a 1-3-1, and they're like, oh, they got to figure it out.
Yep. Seifert forces it. Great job by Seifert. She'll go to the line. So great switch by Coach Lynn Plett.
I agree.
The Mountain Lions with a 2-point lead. But they're going to need a lot more.
Yes, they are.
It's amazing, as long as I've watched basketball, how time after time after time I've seen games come down to the free throw line.
Oh.
As simple as that. They just come down the free throw line. And then you start thinking about that player when they go to the line, how many hours they've shot free throws over the years. Yep. And it's like, make it count.
Oh.
Right?
Yep, make it count. They preach that in every practice, and I know every coach preaches free throws, and that is when you start missing, you hit the baseline, and nobody wants to hear the words baseline in practice.
Right, and don't turn the ball over. The famous saying with not turning the ball over is ball security is job security.
You are right about that.
Right? It allows you to stay on the floor at least.
Yep.
We're having fun here. The Lions Den in Colorado Springs, Division II basketball. The RMAC, Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. Black Hills State from South Dakota taking on the UCCS Mountain Lions. Competitive contest, 4-point lead Mountain Lions. To lead, to Pearson. Working around, Leaf is back in for the Mountain Lions. We're going to watch that matchup with her inside. Back to Talib. Shot clock at 10. Inside to Leaf. Drives inside. Great effort by Leaf, but shot was off.
You know, Dad, she's got to use a little more body there to draw that foul.
Yep. Again, you got to act, right?
You are
Oscar moment. I used to have a coach say that. You need to have an Oscar moment down there.
You are on stage. You better start acting.
Yep. The dish underneath and the foul. And Fikert can't believe it. She's jumping up and down. And it'll be on Fikert. There'll be a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Colorado Springs, the University of Colorado, the Mountain Lions. They're up by 4, 29-25 over Black Hills State. 4:58 left in the first half. I'm George Holden. She's Alex Holden. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back. We're back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Lions Den in Colorado Springs. NCAA Division II basketball on a Saturday night. First game of a doubleheader. Black Hills State is in town. And right now the home team is enjoying a 4-point lead. Free throw by Siemens, Julia Siemens. And you wanted to point out some stats here, Alex.
Yeah, Dad, it looks like Black Hills State, their defensive rebounds, 9. 9 rebounds, but doesn't look like they're getting anything offensively on rebounds. They're going to have to start, if they want second shots, they're going to have to start rebounding offensively.
Well said. Basic basketball. It sounds easy, but sometimes it's hard to do because you've got 5 people on the floor that want to make sure you don't do it. Right?
Very true.
It always sounds easy, but that's why they play the game. So here come the Mountain Lions. Fikert. Abby Fikert is from Flower Mound, Texas. Bennett drives in. They're going to call her for the charge. And those are tough calls sometimes. If you're an official, that's a split-second call. Are the feet set or are they not? You know?
Oh, it's my coach used to tell us, as soon as your feet are set, you better be taking that charge. And if your feet are not set, you better move out of the way.
You know, one of the players, I haven't watched as much NBA anymore as I used to, but I remember off the dribble, driving to the basket, Steve Nash is one of the best I ever saw.
Oh,
off the dribble, tough to cover.
Easy.
Feed inside. Oh, the cutter. Nice defense, though, by Fikert. Knocks it away, and it'll go Mountain Line way. And sometimes it's 1 or 2 little plays that have that spark that get you on a run.
Oh, everybody.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that adrenaline starts pumping. You start feeling it, and you start making plays.
Flow and go. Long pass across to Shanna Leaf. Closing in on 4 minutes left in this action-packed first half. Fiker in and out. And we've got a foul underneath. And that was Chelsea Pearson to hit the floor. So one thing you could say about this Mountain Lion team is they are physical and aggressive.
Oh, yes, they are. They will get on the floor and they will get scrappy.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. And she'll go to the line. Vigil, got it, automatic. Checking in for Black Hills State is number 24, and that's Gabby Doxtater. And Vigil gets them both.
This game is going to come down to free throws in the fourth quarter.
I couldn't agree with you more. And, you know, to truth be told, more often than not, they do. Scrapping inside. Good swarming defense by the Mountain Lions. They're pouncing right now. Trying to hang on to that lead. Shot clock to 12. Shot up in. Great feed. Easy bucket.
Wide open in the paint. That back door will kill you all day long if you do not pay attention to the back of your paint.
Yep. Be where you are, right?
Ooh.
Yep, they get the board. As you talked about, UCCS is going to have to sew that up at halftime.
Oh, yes, they are. They're going to have to make some changes on defense.
Knocked away. Great job, defensive play by Vigil for the Mountain Lions. Fiker with the ball. To Leaf.
Ooh, thought about it.
Leaf looked like she wanted it. Nope. Pearson from outside, off the back of the rim. Rebound by Bertram. Pushes down the floor. Working. Knocked away by Leaf. And checking in, O'Flanagan, Kelly O'Flanagan for UCCS. Number 33, Rich for the Yellow Jackets. Again, the officials for this game, John Hafeli, Craig Erdman, and Tim Devlin. Kicked out Black Hills State. Left wing. Mountain Lions need to bare their teeth, claws, and everything else on defense. Defense is about attitude. Shot up, rebound, Vigil. Here comes O'Flanagan. Nice pass to Leaf underneath, and can't finish with the layup, but it was there. Those are ones you want back.
Those are ones you want back, and you will. Those will haunt you.
Yep.
Well, after your days of playing, those will haunt you.
And the travel, so Mountain Lions, they'll get the ball right back, but this game, like any game, right, is about opportunities and capitalizing on your opportunities.
Right, exactly. Take them while you can because they don't come very often. If you have a wide open layup, I can tell you right now that does not come very often.
Nope. O'Flanagan from outside off the rim. Fought for, jump ball. 2:18 left in the first half. But in basketball, that's a lifetime.
Yes, it is.
It's a long time.
Looks like UCCS is having some trouble getting into the paint or even making shots from the outside. They're going to have to figure something out offensively, Dad.
Yep. You got to adapt and adjust, and sometimes if you want to win, you got to be something you're not.
Very well
sense?
put. Very well put.
Shot clock at 16. The feed inside again. And the little finger roll, and Black Hills State has exploited something in the paint. Vigil on the left wing. Long range shot. Bang! From outside. Vigil with ice water in her veins. And it's a 3-point lead for the Mountain Lions. Under 140 left in the first half. Sets up. Shot. Off. Pearson gets the board. Here comes UCCS. Pass to Leaf. Stops. The feed underneath the goal with the finish. Textbook by the Mountain Lions. Timeout, Black Hills State.
You know, Dad, you were talking about momentum, and there it was right there. She hit that three-point shot. They come right back with a layup. So their momentum's flowing now, so they're ready to start scoring on offense.
I would agree. Timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. The home team enjoying a 5-point lead, 124 remaining in this first half of play. I'm George Holden. She's Alex Holden. You're watching and listening to RMAC Basketball NCAA Division II. Keep it right here. We'll be right back. Back to the Lions' den. Rebound. UCCS with the push, closing in on a minute. UCCS, it's been a seesaw battle, but they've pulled away a little bit here, under a minute. Tried to add to their lead. V-Hill to Gola. Good defense by the Yellow Jackets. Gola, crossover. Back to V-Hill, drives, kicks it out to Seifert. Seifert looking for some help. Shot clock at 5. V-Hill's gonna have to put it up. It's off, but rebound. Underneath. Took a little too long there to get that off, and it wasn't the shot they wanted.
Oh yeah, it looked like they couldn't decide what to do with the ball. They couldn't go inside. They couldn't shoot from the outside. That was good defense by Black Hills State.
Yep. So bringing it down, number 3, Siemens, Julia Siemens on the left wing, kicks it out to Doc Stater. Shot clock at 15. Game clock at 18 and counting. They're trying to work it. Utilize as much time as possible. Pass back out. Sets up for the 3. Outside. Booyah! From outside. Number 14, Alicia Martinez. Cleans up from downtown. Long range shot by Gola. And guess what? We are one and done. 1/2 in the books in Colorado Springs. And right now, UCCS, the Mountain Lions, they lead 36-34 at halftime over Black Hills State. George Holden, along with Alex Holden, 1/2 in the books. And Alex, we're at halftime, and been a little bit of a seesaw game early. UCCS pulled away by 5. Black Hills State comes back. Your thoughts at halftime so far with the visiting team, Black Hills State first?
Oh, it is going to be a heavyweight fight, but Black Hills State looks like they can run the floor very well. They don't get tired, and their defense is phenomenal. They are very good at shutting UCCS out from the paint and the field, and it's going to be a rough one. But Black Hills State is hanging in there.
So when you look, switch gears to the other side, UCCS 2-point lead. They had the 5-point lead. It gets the lead gets cut right toward the end of the first half, but it's a mental and emotional advantage at halftime going in with a lead. What does UCCS need to do in the paint, in your estimation, at halftime to get back in the board battle and start winning the rebound battle?
First of all, UCCS needs to start drawing some fouls in the paint. They're going up and they're missing easy layups. Once you start missing layups like that, you need to start realizing that you need to draw some fouls to be able to go ahead and get those free points. Because outside of that, they're having a hard time in the paint.
Okay, how do you see this game coming down to the wire in the second half? 2 or 3 keys for whichever team is going to win this game. What do they need to do?
Free throws, definitely. This game is going to come down to free throws, and I can tell you that. And it's going to come down to defense and making sure you're not making mistakes.
Wow, well said. Chip off the old block. Proud of you. I'm George Holden. She's Alex Holden. We're at halftime here in Colorado Springs, the Pikes Peak region, an NCAA Division II battle between Black Hills State and the home team, the Mountain Lions. They got a 2-point lead right now. Make sure to come back for the second half. And this is the first game of a doubleheader. The men's game will tip off at 7:30 directly after this. Hope you're enjoying the game as much as we're doing commentating it. We'll take a quick break here at halftime, but we'll come back in a bit and get you set the table for the second half here at the Lions Den in Colorado Springs. This is Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference basketball, NCAA Division II. Once again, George Holden, Alex Holden, stick with us, having a good time here at the Lions Den.
Okay, only one more day before finals. You got this.
What I like most about UCCS is the resources. Not only do we have a really breathtaking view of the mountains and the sky and the nature here, but it's the positive atmosphere. Everybody here supports you. Everybody here wants you to succeed and build your life to its fullest.
Almost there. Keep going.
When I'm in this environment, I feel like I'm getting closer to success.
The majestic mountain lion, one of nature's most powerful predators. Primarily indigenous to the Americas, this big cat is known to make its home just about anywhere. Although most consider them to be solitary in nature, these big cats actually show advanced social intelligence. This cat is known to be territorial, and as such will fiercely defend its territory from other big cats, employing a blend of power and stealth, except during courtship. UCCS, find your inner mountain lion. The mountain lion is one of the strongest members of the feline family. The average mountain lion lives 5 times a day and consumes up to 3 times its weight in protein. It shares many characteristics with its domestic counterparts, the good and the bad. UCCS, find your inner mountain lion.
I finally found the healthcare I've been looking for. It's the UCCS Health Circle Primary Care Clinic across from University Village on North Nevada Avenue. The nurse practitioner managed clinic is a perfect fit. I have longer appointments so I don't feel rushed. And we've created a personal health plan that's really working for me. UCCS Health Circle is more than a provider. They're my new healthcare partner.
The majestic mountain lion, the perfect combination of size and deadly agility. This big cat is capable of speeds of 40 to 50 miles per hour, when properly motivated. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
Well, today we are hosting the first or inaugural Bike Summit in Colorado Springs. People are here today to focus on bike advocacy, bike friendliness, and work toward having a stronger bike culture in our community.
It's a much lower bar to entry than I think a lot of people think it is, because you don't need a really expensive bike. You can ride whatever bike you have. It's not as complicated as I think some people make it out to be.
Just get out there, try and become a voice. It's those voices that are going to affect change, and that's what we need here.
At the end of the day, it's really taking that energy and harnessing it in some way, and then getting it to really move the needle, to talk to policymakers, to be talking to our business environment.
We all need to work together to make Colorado Springs a friendlier place for biking.
I think this is a big deal, though. I think we're going to look back at this day and say that was a watershed moment, that it really sort of started a new chapter in bicycling in Colorado Springs.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
My name is Al Wilson. I'm the main stage event coordinator for the Office of Student Activities, which is the department that brought you Roar Days. OSA handles everything from X to Z when it comes to the planning of Roar Days. We do the budgeting, the event coordinating, the execution, as well as partnering with other departments to really bring a successful week of events to campus. The whole point of Roar Days is to bring a week of events that kind of bring students together on campus when they're not in class. The weather's starting to warm up, and we really want to try to reach as many students as possible. We do different events that hit different demographics. The driving kind of focused towards commuters, the black light might be towards residential students. And we just try to reach all the students and bring them together. It's been incredible to go to school here the past few years and really get to be part of that community and see whether it's athletic events or a homecoming dance. Students always come out and they're always excited to be there. And it's a really great experience.
I think one of the things that I was really surprised by at UCCS was that even though there are 11,000 students here, it feels like a small campus. So get to know the faculty really well.
You always get that one-on-one connection to your professor, you get to know your classmates, and it's just a really good learning environment.
The campus is amazing. Just getting to walk from building to building and see the view is really spectacular.
There's tons of support for students on campus. It comes from Excel centers and tutoring labs that they have.
There's always a lot of stuff to do on campus for active students like myself. I'm in a sorority on campus and I love all the friends I've made there.
What I like most about UCCS is that we have a real desire to grow and stretch ourselves and our push to become something greater.
Welcome back to second half action here in Colorado Springs at the Lions Den. George Holden and Alex Holden. Women's basketball, the home team with a 2-point lead, opening moments of the second half. Gola for UCCS. Loses control, gets it to Talene. Talene, the cutter to Gola. Ball is knocked away by Remy Weinches, the junior guard from Oneida, South Dakota. South Dakota, that's a cold state, man. Tell you what. I had to drive through there once. I'm telling you, we're not cold here. That's cold.
Oh, yeah, we have summer.
And
right
you notice
after
I
it
said
snows.
once, right? I drove through once.
Ooh.
It wasn't December, so that's pretty cold. Minus 12, 13, something like that?
Oh, yeah, no big deal.
No. They've got some good basketball players there, that's for sure. Talene with the ball. The feed underneath the Shannon Leaf. The spin. Got it! She's feeling it tonight. The push by the Yellow Jackets. Set up shop, right wing, across. Back to the top of the key. First half, the Yellow Jackets shot 36% from three-point land. UCCS, 50%. So both teams not afraid to take long shots.
Oh, not at all.
The cutter inside. The shot off.
Ooh.
Rebound, Leaf.
That's those fundamentals we were talking about.
Yep. Fundamentals a win. Ooh, nice pass. O'Flanagan almost lost control there. Talene. The feed inside to Shannon Leaf. Looking to find position. Nope. Oh, errant pass to Fikert. She thought Fikert was going to cut, and she went back. And they can't have too many of those, Alex.
No, again, it goes back to the fundamentals and the basics. You can't give away easy passes like that.
Nope. So Shannon Leaf will take a seat. And Lauren Bennett checked in, number 24 for the Mountain Lions. 8:18 left in the third quarter. The shot, good. Number 40, Katie Messler, the 6'2 freshman. She is tough to deal with inside. The feed, and picked off by Bennett, and then Gola loses control.
That's the third time down, Dad, that UCCS has not capitalized.
Yep, you get opportunities, you're knocking on the door, and then the door gets closed. So you don't wait for opportunities, you create them. That's the old coach coming out of me.
Hence the word old.
Old. That's twice now. Inside. Misses, and Gola's there.
All right.
Maddie Gola. Whoa!
That would be number
Long-range
4,
pass.
Dad.
And Lynn Pletz is unhappy.
That is number 4, Dad. Number 4.
A quick 4 at that. They're going to have to slow that down. Bringing it up the court, number 3, Julia Siemens from Gillette, Wyoming, 5'6" junior guard. Under 7.5 to play in the third quarter. Black Hills State wants to feed inside, that's for sure. Post up, shot, she'll put it up, but she'll go to the line. And that's number 10, Remy Winchus. I think their ears were burning. They heard you when you were talking about free throws. Because now they're trying to feed it inside, force the issue with the shot, and then go to the line.
Hey, if you can go down and do that every time, might as well.
It's
why change something that's working?
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't reinvent the wheel, right?
Exactly.
You know? We can go all day with that stuff, right? That just proves I'm old, right? If I have these sayings, I am getting old.
Exactly.
That's scary.
It's like
Pearson will check in.
Looks like UCCS is going to have to come down and do something. Black Hills State is knocking on the door, and it looks like they are ahead by 1 point.
Yep. This has been a hard-fought contest. Nobody's really pulled with it. I think the biggest lead's like 7 in the game. So
Right.
no one's really gotten into, that 13, 15, 17-point advantage. This has been back and forth. And like you said, the deeper these teams get, the foul trouble, the free throws, that's what it's going to come down to. I would agree with you.
That, making good passes, and making sure you're not losing the ball.
Yep. It's, again, basketball's chess with bodies. You're looking for the advantage. Talene. Back to Pearson. Pearson drives. She'll put up the roller. That's a wild shot.
That was very wild.
Here come the Yellow Jackets. Up by 1. Outside. Long range 3. In and out. Rebound. Kirsten Vigil to Fikert. Mountain Lions want to run. To lean inside to Seifert. Seifert, the jumper. In and out. Had the look. Couldn't get it to drop. Back come the Yellow Jackets. Tries to take it the distance. And she'll get the bucket and go to the line.
Wow.
Fikert gets knocked to the hardwood.
That's a tough call, Dad, because that goes in hand in hand with, was it a travel? Was it a foul?
Well, you got to make that split-second decision, and that's why being a referee and an official is not something I envy. I wouldn't want to do.
No, absolutely not.
Because you can't please everybody.
You can't? I didn't know
No,
that.
you really can't. You have to go out and be as unbiased as possible.
Right.
Fikert, press defense by Black Hills State. Pass to Seifert on the left wing. Drives inside. Positions. Looks, no.
Yep.
Oh. And the call will go on Mountain Lions.
Looks like UCCS is getting caught with fouls, bad
Turnovers.
passes, and turnovers.
And they're not winning the boards. Well, they're doing much better so far in this half.
Correct, yes, on the boards.
So Lynn Platt in this half tried to take care of that at halftime. Emily Seifert, number 10.
That name keeps coming up.
Yep. And she's the junior, 6'1", at a Desert Hills High School in Utah, St. George. Kind of like me, St. George. Right?
Sure.
Long way from it. Emily Seifert looking for help to lead. Inside, dish off to Seifert. Got it! Load and launch.
Looks like UCCS might have some momentum going back into this.
Yep, couple big shots could change everything. Basketball, when you get in transition, is a game of emotions.
Oh, yes, it is.
And you want to control your emotions and not let them control you. That comes down to winning and losing. Speaking of winning and losing, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. You love football probably as much, if not more than I do. Tom and the Brady Bunch and Bill Belichick versus Nick Foles and the Eagles. What do you think?
In my opinion, Tom Brady does not need a 6th ring. I think one hand.
That sounds a little biased, but okay.
One hand is enough, But the Eagles are going to have a tough time getting past Brady and Gronk. I mean, Gronk got cleared, so he's going to come back into that game, and it's going to be tough.
I would agree. Patriots are hard to bet against.
Oh, yes, they are. But, they do have some upsets.
Yep. That's why they play the game. Alicia Martinez, number 14, hit that last shot for Black Hills State. We got a whistle on the floor. And for UCCS, Shayna Leaf and Kelly O'Flanagan will check in. Seifert and Talib will check out. So pretty good bench rotation by Lynn Plett and his staff for the Mountain Lions tonight.
He's getting fresh legs in there, and I think that sometimes you need a little bit of change up. If it's not working, you need to switch it out.
Yep. Number 23, Danielle Noble, the junior forward, I should say, from Cheyenne, Wyoming. 6 foot, checks in for Black Hills State. Pass inbounded to Pearson. Back to Fikert. Fikert from way downtown, off the rim, knocked away, but rebound by Noble. Leaf and Noble, that's a matchup to watch inside. Black Hills State, we're under 5 minutes in the third quarter at the Lions Den. Colorado Springs, UCCS, glad you could join us. First game of a doubleheader. The kick out, long range, outside, in, out, rebound, O'Flanagan. The push to Pearson. All the way across to Fikert, nope. Was going to pull the trigger, but she said no. Driving inside, great look by Vigel, and finishes strong underneath.
I think that is the first layup to fall for UCCS this quarter.
you have to start somewhere. So Mountain Lions with a 1-point lead. This game has been seesaw. Drives inside, and a foul. And Julia Siemens will draw the foul. She's out of Campbell County High School, Gillette, Wyoming. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 42-41, nail biter here. Mountain Lions lead the Yellow Jackets. 4:05 left in the third quarter. George Holden along with Alex Holden. You're watching and listening to NCAA Division Basketball on the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference channel. Folks, stick with us. We'll be right back. The Lions Den, Colorado Springs, getting set for action again. Black Hills State with the ball, knocked away. UCCS retained by the Yellow Jackets. The strip, salty, stingy defense by UCCS, but they need more of that. They only have a 1-point advantage. It's not enough. Pass inside, and it'll be a jump ball in the paint. So good defense by the Mountain Lions. Players to watch this weekend, Kelly O'Flanagan, number 20 for UCCS, the junior guard from Thornton, Colorado. She's averaging 23.1 minutes per game. She's 23.9 from the field this season. Here comes Vigel. Right wing, kicks it out to Lead. Snappy pass to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan trying to direct traffic. Out to Pearson. Pulls up, back to O'Flanagan from way outside, and that shot was off the mark. Bringing it down for Black Hills State, Noble, Danielle Noble. Back up top to Martinez. Guarded by Talib. Good defense. Shot clock at 10. Mountain Lions are digging in. Shot clock at 3. Pull-up jumper. Got it! Drops it from outside. Martinez. And that's a big shot.
That is a big shot. That is going to bring Black Hills State ahead 1 of UCCS. It is going to go back and forth this entire rest of the half.
Yep, it's a chess match. We keep saying it, but it is. You're just trying to wear them down and figure out where your advantage is. Talid drives inside. Great job drawing the foul. Physical, aggressive inside. Tatum Talid, and she'll go to the stripe. She's going to be a good one. Tatum Talid, number 44, 5'8" guard, Grapevine, Texas. The Lone Star State. So if you just had to kind of guess, change gears to the Super Bowl a little bit, if you say the Patriots are going to win, do you have a score in mind?
I'm saying 28-24.
No, that's a good guess. So you say 20. I say New England 31-20.
31-20 New England. You know, though, the Eagles could surprise you. Nick Foles has some tricks up his sleeve. So
Nick Foles could be a good game manager tomorrow.
He could.
He could be a good game manager. We'll see what happens, how it plays out. Should be a good one, though. Or at least I hope. South Dakota. Black Hills State feed inside. Little jumper. Ooh, nice shot. Little running hook there by Lindsay Rich. And Black Hills State back up by 2. O'Flanagan drives, kicks it out to Vigil. Vigil to Carter. Inside and gets the foul. Carter, number 34. And she'll go to the line. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Those are those layups you have to make so you can get that third free throw.
Gimmies. Those are the ones that you don't want to force. You just want to kind of roll it in there.
Oh, yeah.
But when you're in the heat of a game and you're going 100 miles an hour, things change.
Yeah.
Maddie Gola, number 11, will check in momentarily for the Mountain Lions. And she'll replace Chelsea Pearson. So like you said earlier, Lynn Plett trying to get fresh legs, rotate people. And he's also trying to get his best matchups. Number 20 checks in for Black Hills State.
Looks like it's working so far. UCCS
That's Abby
is
Switzer.
back in the game.
Casper, Wyoming. A lot of Wyoming players on this squad. Here comes Black Hills State. And Carter, good job at the line. We're tied, 45 all. This one, as Keith Jackson used to say, this one's going to be a barn burner. It's going to come down to the wire. Number 40 checks in. Katie Messler, that's key. Messler and Carter will match up. So I think Carter's got just a slight height advantage, but
she does, but Katie can fight.
Yep. Into Carter, puts it up, she'll get the foul, and Carter will go to the line again. So this is where, if you're Carter, where you earn your keep.
Yes, it is. Keep drawing that foul and get him into foul trouble.
Yep. So Carter goes to the line.
Oh,
in and
unlucky.
out. Mia Carter, 6'3", tallest player on the UCCS roster. Second shot, good. The substitution for Black Hills State, number 24, Gabby Dockstader, out of Henderson, Nevada, Liberty High School. And here come the Yellow Jackets. And Alex, both teams looking for that one key run that'll blow this game open.
And it looks like that was right there with that long shot.
Yep.
It's going to get Black Hills State back into this with that momentum going.
Yep, you got to have an answer. Vigil to Carter. In and out. It had a chance, and Tatum Talid down at the other end of the floor, slow to get up. It's 4-on-5, advantage Black Hills State. Long range three, off the rim, second attempt up, ball fought for, and a foul underneath.
That is too many second chances.
Yep. Especially on the offensive end, when you get third, fourth, fifth opportunities, that wears the other team down.
Right.
So it's a shooting foul. And Messler will go to the line. Actually, no, she won't. They were going to have her go to the line. Now she's not.
Looks like it was on the floor.
Yep. So the officials will square things away.
UCCS is going to have to keep them from shooting. Black Hills State looks pretty hot right now.
Yep. Nice feed. Great finish underneath. Messler takes advantage. Under 49 seconds in the third period here at UCCS in Colorado Springs. To lead. Feehill back to lead. They're back and forth. Gola, right wing, feeds inside to Carter. All the way across. O'Flanagan from way outside, and that shot was off. Under 30 seconds. And Black Hills State will slow things up. Shot clock almost identical to the game clock. So they can take their time here. Mountain Lions down by 4. Clock under 10 seconds. Siemens drives, puts it up. Rebound, UCCS. They're going to have to get that last shot. It's up. And we are 3 down and 1 to go at the Lions Den in Colorado Springs. Women's basketball, NCAA Division II. And right now the home team down by 4, 50-46 to the Yellow Jackets of Black Hills State. George Holden along with Alex Holden. Well, Al, we're 3 quarters into this, 1 quarter to play. What does UCCS need to do in this last quarter to finally pull away and get a win here tonight?
Well, you know, Dad, UCCS needs to start making plays. It looks like they're just going down and kind of getting rid of the ball and being kind of careless with it. They need to start making plays in the paint, making plays on defense, and start getting that momentum going.
Yep, I would agree. And if you're Black Hills State, on the other side, what do they need to do? They got a 4-point lead for them to pull away in this game.
Black Hills State needs to just keep shooting. It seems to keep falling for them, and they just need to keep playing that hard defense to keep making UCCS miss.
Yep. Look at some of the stats from the last quarter here. You look at shooting. First half, UCCS 38.2%. Second half, they're 30. They've gone down in the second half. For Black Hills State, contrastly, 37% in the first half, 46.7%. Big improvement there. You just talked about shooting by Black Hills State. That's been key.
Oh, definitely. They're just kicking it to the outside and waiting for that right shot. And they're being patient with the ball. UCCS is kind of freaking out and not being patient.
Yep. At one point you pointed out, so far in this game, what UCCS has not been able to do is dominate in rebounds. And if they can find a way to overcome and get that done in the fourth quarter, they could come out of here with a win tonight.
Oh, definitely. Many second chances on offense, and then defense that keeps the other team from scoring.
Yep. Well said. Back to action. Start of the fourth quarter at the Lions Den. Great move by Shanna Leaf, working it underneath and finishes well.
That is a familiar move, Dad. I have seen that many years in high school playing against her.
It works, right? Shanna Leaf, the senior. She's going to have to find a way to take over in the fourth quarter. That's what senior players do.
Exactly.
Long shot off the rim. Fought for, knocked out by Chelsea Pearson. Nope. It'll go Mountain Line way. Big break there.
Big break. Hopefully UCCS got some momentum from that last bucket.
I would agree. Again, when it comes to that momentum, you don't wait for it, you create it.
Exactly.
Find that spark, light the match, and go. V-Hill. Back out to Pearson. Pearson roll, kick out. Oh, overshoots Gola, but Gola gets control. Off the dribble, Gola tries to feed underneath, and it's stolen. Good defense by Katie Messler. She's going to be a good one, isn't she?
Oh, she is. She is only a freshman, so she has many more years to dominate that floor.
More experience, more playing time, and good things happen.
Who knows? She might even grow.
Yep. Oh, wow, right? Pass knocked away, and it was knocked away by Keely Bertram, the junior from Elk Point, South Dakota. Pearson will inbound for the Mountain Lions. Pass inside to O'Flanagan, looking for help. Pearson off the rim, knocked away by V-Hill, but it'll go Black Hill State way. So here comes the Yellow Jackets, bring it down the floor. They are enjoying a 4-point lead. Underneath, knocked away, fighting for it, and the Yellow Jackets, come back with it. And you get a brand new shot clock. That it just, the shot, in, out. O'Flanagan got it. The push, Matty Gola, bringing it down to the left wing. O'Flanagan to Vigil. Vigil to Gola. O'Flanagan, nice pass inside to Shanaleaf, looking for position. The dish underneath, not there. That window closed. Pearson. Shot clock at 7. They got to get something going here. Vigil puts it up and misses, but Shanaleaf with the board. Physical play by Shanaleaf. Resets the shot clock. Leaf looking for position. Kicks it out, Matty Gola. Got it! Gola comes through. Drains it from outside. Great offensive position that time by UCCS.
And that's what I was talking about, Dad. It's all about patience.
Yep, painfully patient, right? Got to wait for it sometimes. Under 7.5 to play in this contest. It's heating up. Tied 50 all. George Holden, Alex Holden with the call. Julia Siemens sets up shop, wants to go to work. Looking for help. Good defense by the Mountain Lions. Ball movement. Black Hills State. Good feed inside. Off balance shot rebound. O'Flanagan. And it looks like the Mountain Lions have a little wind in their sails in the board game.
They do. Yes, they are running the floor right now, and all they need to do is make sure to take care of that ball.
Yep. And there'll be some substitutions big time on the floor. Seifert back in. Seifert to lean back in. Vigil comes out. So.
Is that fresh legs?
Lindblad, yep, trying to rotate. Fikert back in. Pearson to Talib to Pearson inside. Good pass to Seifert, but the ball gets stripped.
Good save.
Fikert, yep. Pearson wants to get into Seifert. It's tough to feed that in there. Good defense by the Yellow Jackets. Oh! Nice play by Chelsea Pearson.
That is a defensive play right there. That is why you always hustle back.
She looked at the official, she pointed, and she said, it's out on her. So good defensive play by Chelsea Pearson for the Mountain Lions. And they'll get possession. 6:41 left in this game. Still in doubt. One of these teams has to take advantage and run with it. Who will it be? Fikert down the floor to lead. Kicks it out to Gola. Plenty of time. Seifert. A lot of movement underneath. A lot of people cutting underneath. Fikert, good defense by the Yellow Jackets. They're being stingy. Shot clock at 5. Gola with the runner. Gola gets it. 52-50.
Great move by Lynn Platt on getting fresh legs in there. Sometimes you got to figure out what's working for you, and it seems like this squad right here has got it together.
Yep, go with what works. Travel on the Yellow Jackets, so momentum starts to change a little bit. You start creating opportunities, you capitalize, good things happen.
Oh, definitely, and again, it's about finding what works, and it seems like this squad is figuring out a way to run down the Black Hills.
To lead. There's a confidence swelling with UCCS, but they got to find a way to put the nail in the coffin. 5:44, shot off bounds, rebound, Seifert. You talked about offensive rebounding earlier, Alex, and that's what they're doing.
Second chances, Dad, always.
Seifert inside, got it! Emily Seifert! Great offensive rebounding, and they finish off. Under 5.5 left in the game. UCCS would like to pull away.
It's getting physical, Dad.
Yep, but Black Hills State won't go away. Shot clock at 13. Shot inside, and there'll be a foul underneath, and that'll go on Seifert. You called it. You said free throws.
Free throws.
It looks like it was a premonition. Lindsay Rich, number 33, she'll go to the line. Lindsay Rich. Yep. Not on the roster we have, the other roster. Sorry about that.
Looks
we do
like
have her on the score
looks
sheet.
like we found our mystery player.
Yep. Shanna Leaf checks in for Emily Seifert. And I would think we'd see Shanna Leaf down the stretch pretty much the rest of the game, wouldn't you?
I completely agree. She has one of the most minutes on the team, so she's going to be a key player in this.
And an errant pass by UCCS. Leaf got the board, but Black Hills State back in business, down by 3. And a good opportunity down here. Knifes her way inside. Rebound, Shanna Leaf again, and a foul underneath. And it'll go on Black Hills State. Great job by Shayna Leaf. Last 2 times down the floor with rebounds.
She can get in that paint and get dirty. She is one of the toughest players on this team.
This team would like to turn over a new leaf and get the win here tonight. You like that little pun?
That's good.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one as well. 4:48 remaining in this contest. UCCS with a 3-point lead, but this game's still very much in doubt. George Holden, Alex Holden, NCAA Division II college basketball and the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. Stick with us, folks. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Back to action here at the Lions Den in Colorado Springs, Division II college basketball. Glad you could join us. George Holden, Alex Holden. We got a good one, folks. 4:46 and counting, a 3-point game, and it's anybody's ball game. It's a matter of who wants it most. Chelsea Pearson on the left wing. To O'Flanagan, Kelly O'Flanagan. Back to Fiker, Pearson. Shot clock at 8 for the Mountain Lions. They got to get something inside. They want Shayna Leaf. Drives hard. Posts up, and the miss. But a foul, and it's going to go against Black Hills State.
That was a good break for UCCS, Dad, because that was fundamentals right there. You cannot be missing layups this late in the game.
Yep. So, second half, 7 of 20, 35% for the field for Black Hills State. 41.2%, 7 of 17 for UCCS. Pretty even for the most part. Oh, Shanna Leaf with the move, the finish, and she'll go to the line. Shanna Leaf taking over in this ball game. The senior from Palmer. You saw her do this in high school.
Yes, I did. Doherty Palmer games were crazy, and Shayna Leaf was a huge part in that Palmer program.
Well, she did take 1 in high school, take 2 here at the college level. She's turning into a force late in this game. She's taking this team on her shoulders.
Oh, that's what seniors have to do.
Yep. Shots up, in and out. But Shanna Leaf has come alive in the fourth quarter. When you need them.
When you need them.
The bench coming alive for UCCS. Under 4 minutes to play in this game. The shot up, the foul. And she'll get it, number 42, Keely Bertram. She'll go to the line.
If Shanna would have just planted her feet, that call would be going the other way.
Bertram, she's a junior forward, Jefferson High School in Elk Point, South Dakota. It's one thing you could say, too, is they've got some pretty good height on that squad.
Oh, yes, they
6'1",
do.
6'1", 6 foot, 6'2", 6 foot, 6 foot, 5'11", 5'11", 5'10". They've got a lot of height.
And it looks like they're young as well.
Oh, yeah.
Freshman, sophomore. So that's some pretty good height for that age group.
Bodes well and hits it. So Talib to Fiker. 3-point game. Under 4 to play. Fikert. UCCS is going to have to do safe, quick passes from here on out.
They have to take care of that ball. They cannot make any more mistakes.
Yep. It's
It's
time
going to
to
come
sew
down
those up.
to the fundamentals and the physical.
Ooh, fundamentals and physical. I like that. O'Flanagan. To Talene underneath. Back to Pearson. Shot clock at 3. Shot up.
Wait a minute.
Got it! Fikert with ice water in her veins. Buries it from downtown.
UCCS did a very good job of being patient there and moving that ball.
The feisty freshman hits it. And UCCS shot off. Fikert with the bore.
Looks like UCCS
Well, the Mountain Lions pull away. Whoa. And Fikert overshoots, pulls the trigger. A little too much for Talene there. Got excited after that big 3.
And yeah, it looks like that looked like a Peyton Manning throw to me there.
In the last year.
In the last, yeah, that looked like 2016 Peyton Manning.
Right? That's funny. Oh, timeout on the floor. 3:09 remaining in this game. We're having a good time. George Holden, Alex Holden, the home team, 59-53 over the Yellow Jackets from Black Hills State. But we talked about a couple things. We talked about rebounding at halftime. UCCS improved.
Yes.
Okay? Not turning the ball over. They've gotten somewhat better. Shayna Leaf becoming more of a force. She has. All 3 things have come to fruition in the second half.
Exactly, Dad, and like that's what we like to call the triple threat in basketball. And you got to start fixing things later on, so that way in the fourth quarter they pay off. And it looks like UCCS fixed some of those, and it's starting to pay off here as they're pulling away with this lead.
Yep, Lynn Plett with his crew. He's talking to him. He's animated. They're excited, but he's just trying to reel them in and get them all on the same page and make sure they focus and finish out on the floor. Want to give a shout out to the media crew here at UCCS, the Mountain Lion crew. Angie, Ben, Michael, Lily, Carlton, Josh, and Sarah. They do a fantastic job. Thank you guys so much. You allow us to broadcast these games, and without you guys it wouldn't be possible. 3:09 left in this game. Lynn Plett had a little powwow with his team.
Oh yeah, Dad, and I can only guess what he's telling them is to, stay patient, don't make mistakes, and finish strong.
Spoken. Wow. Boy. The stuff you learn over the years, right? You don't think you're learning it, and then you just start spitting it out, right?
You just start going. And I mean, I did have Coach McKernan.
Yeah.
So.
The feed inside. Black Hills State foul. And that's on Tatum Talene. She'll get called for the foul. Right now, if you're UCCS, you don't want to get in foul trouble.
Not at all. You start getting in foul trouble late, that gives them free throws, as we talked about.
And he's calling a foul, I believe, it's on Shanna Leaf. And Lynn Plett wants to know what the call is. UCCS with the lead, and this clock can't move fast enough right now. Black Hills State drives inside, the feed underneath, and Talene gets the board. Good defense by the Mountain Lions. Fikert brings it down the floor. Pearson.
If I was UCCS, I'd be running time off that clock. Move that ball, make them tired.
And a steal. Errant pass. And Black Hills State takes it. The layup. And it'll go back. Should go UCCS way. But like you said, they've got to clean that up with those passes. They're going to be very quick and very safe right now.
Yep, they've got to move that ball quick, but it's got to be precise.
Press defense by the Yellow Jackets, trying to sting the Mountain Lions here, making it tough to get them down the floor. Another steal for Black Hills State. That's 2 in a row. Working her way down the floor, loses control and a blocking foul. Katie Messler, she'll go to the line. We just talked about that. Nope, she won't go to the line.
Oh, I think that was actually a floor call.
Floor call. Vigil, number 5, will check in. Talene, number 44, checks out. And Lynn Plett is giving her an earful.
Yeah, I've had plenty of those.
Yep. And what you're saying is, Coach, this isn't helping right now.
No. Everybody is in their own zone right now.
Yep.
UCCS needs to calm down and be patient. You start freaking out, and it's going to cost you with free throws and fouls.
Shanna Leaf needs to get verbal and vocal down here in the
Yes.
last 2 minutes and make sure that everybody's on the same page.
Exactly. You have got to be that playmaker out there, and you've got to make sure everybody knows what's going on.
Yep. Shot is good. And that's Remy Wintis. She's the junior guard, 5'10". Cuts the lead. She can cut it to 4 here. And in and out. Rebound, V-Hill.
That was a great box out.
Yep. And they're playing that ambush defense.
Yep.
Fikert gets it to O'Flanagan. And they're putting the clamps on. Mountain Lions, this offense needs to start purring.
I completely agree, Dad. They got to move that ball and make them tired. Be
Yep.
smart with it, though.
O'Flanagan, shot clock at 6. They're going to need to put something up here. V-Hill tried to get underneath.
Looks like that shot clock's
It's a
gonna
loose
run out.
ball. Shot clock anyway. Mountain Lions lose an opportunity there.
This is where you can't start making mistakes, Dad. The fourth quarter is crucial.
Long range shot. Shannon Leaf goes up for the board.
That was
I think
a good
she'll be
call.
fouled. So great play
That
by
was a good
Shannon
call.
Leaf.
What did I say? Physical. It's all going to come down to the physical.
Physical and free throws, right?
Physical and free throws.
Great job. Timeout on the floor. 1:17 left in this game. And the Mountain Lions leading the Yellow Jackets. But it's not over till it's over.
It is not over till it's over. As my coach used to say, it is 0-0.
Yep. You can't dwell on the clock too much. And I remember I had a coach that his name was Lee Hitchcock back in high school, and he said that this was a football, but he had said he drilled this to us into us all spring and all summer. I'll never forget it. And he said, I don't ever want to catch any of you looking at the scoreboard. The scoreboard always takes care of itself. You do what you need to do on the field.
Yep.
The rest will take care of itself.
Worry about yourself.
Boy, I remember him pulling players out of games for looking at the scoreboard. And that told me I was a young guy that he meant business.
Exactly.
That's him. He used to say, be where you are.
Exactly.
If you're looking at the scoreboard, you're not focused on what you need to be doing.
Yep, exactly. Coach McKernan used to do the same thing. It is 0-0.
Yep. Coaching is teaching, right?
Exactly.
Pretty much is. So here we go. The final push, 117. UCCS, Shannon Leaf with the ball, and pressure defense by the Yellow Jackets. Fikert. Look for Black Hills to start fouling pretty quick here. We got one. It's on Fikert. And O'Flanagan will inbound on the other side. 109. So right here for UCCS, Alex, it's just smart basketball from here on out.
Exactly, and that, again, it comes down to the fundamentals. Take
Yep.
care of that ball, play defense, and be patient.
Have trust in yourself and your teammates.
Exactly.
Shannon Leaf kicks it out. Back to V-Hill. Clock's under a minute to play in this game. Mountain Lions trying to hang on and get a big win over a tough opponent. O'Flanagan. Inside to Leaf. Leaf with the roll, and she's got it! Shannon Leaf, like clockwork. And the timeout. Mountain Lions pulling away 61-54.
As you said, Dad, Shannon Leaf is going to be a key player in this game, and it looks like right now in the fourth quarter she is carrying this team.
Yep. Shannon Leaf, the local product. 5'10", forward. And, you know, different story from last night. Shannon Leaf had several looks like that under the basket, couldn't get shots to fall. You know what? She's got a short memory, and she must be mentally tough because she comes back tonight a different player.
Exactly, and that's how you have to be in basketball. As soon as something happens, let it go. You got to move on to the next because basketball is a quick game.
Yep. Quick memory. Whether you win or lose, you've got to be able to move forward quick.
Exactly.
At halftime, this game was 36-34 UCCS. And then Black Hills State third quarter pulls away a little bit.
Right.
Then we come to the fourth quarter. UCCS steals it back, gets a little wind to their sails, and they're trying to put the knockout punch on the Yellow Jackets right here.
Right.
But 45.8 seconds in basketball is a long time.
Yes, it is.
Especially when you're on the floor.
The last 2 minutes are the longest of the game. I will tell you that. It is going to be a heavyweight fight in this one.
Yep. And it all comes down to me. The old saying is the legs feed the wolf.
Exactly.
So how are your legs under you in the last 45.8 seconds? And what happens when players get tired, they make mental mistakes.
Exactly, Dad, and that's kind of when you just have to know that all of your hard work and practice is going to pay off right here at the end.
I would agree. Well, let's see how it plays out. 45.8 seconds left in this game. In Colorado Springs, inbound, Black Hills State. And picks the pocket, Shanna Leaf.
Yep.
Fikert will draw the foul. Shanna Leaf comes up big again.
UCCS is already expecting Black Hills to go ahead and foul on every possession here to go ahead and stop that clock. So as long as UCCS takes care of that ball, free throws will take care of the game for them too.
Black Hills State comes into this game, Alex. They are the number 2 ranked team in the RMAC with a record of 17-4. And UCCS definitely playing up here tonight.
Exactly, and again, it comes down to defense.
And you always want to win at home.
Always.
You want to win at home.
Exactly.
Fikert got it, the freshman. Where's that vaunted number 23? There's a guy named Michael Jordan. He used to wear that number. You might have heard of him.
I don't know. Not familiar.
Air Jordan.
Air.
Well, you're Air Holden.
Hey.
So.
So, yep, my clothesline will be coming out next week.
There you go. Long range shot off, knocked away, rebound, and O'Flanagan. And the Mountain Lions, Alex, are winning the board battle in the fourth quarter.
Exactly, and again, it came down to rebounds. Rebounds and free throws.
Fikert brings it up the floor. She'll be fouled. 26.2 seconds. The Mountain Lions are on the verge of a big win for this program.
Big upset, and that's huge for them because that gives them major confidence to go ahead into their next game and take care of business.
Yep, UCCS comes in tonight 7-14 and 7-9. So they'll go, for all intents and purposes, they'll go to 8-14. And they're going to be beating a very good team. Up by 11. It just depends sometimes on what team shows up.
Exactly, and it's all about your mental state as well coming into this game.
Yep. Black Hills State inside, knocked away, Shanna Leaf.
Shanna Leaf again.
That was V-Hill, press defense by the Yellow Jackets.
UCCS needs to slow it down here and run the time off the clock.
Yep, under 10 seconds to play. They can feel it. V-Hill, under 5. And guess what? The upset, it's going to happen. The Mountain Lions at UCCS, they're going to beat Black Hills State 65-54 here at the Lions Den in Colorado Springs.
Wow.
That was a rapidly moving game, exciting game. Congratulations to the Mountain Lions, the women's side. They upset the number 2 ranked team in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference here tonight. Lost last night to South Dakota Mines, and coming here and beat a stellar program here tonight, they got to be happy.
Oh, exactly, Dan. That's going to give them confidence for the rest of the season because that's basically if you can win against a top 2 team, then you can pretty much take on CSU Pueblo if you're up to it.
Yep, and you did your first broadcast tonight. Did a fantastic job, by the way. Kudos. And then you made some assessments before the game, and at halftime you talked about free throws, you talked about rebounds on the offensive side, and we talked about Shanna Leaf starting to take over. All 3 of those things came true.
Right, again, and it comes back to the triple threat in basketball. You got to have all 3. You don't have all 3, and then you're going to have to figure out another way to get it done. And it looks like tonight UCCS kind of figured out where their weaknesses were and got it done at the end.
No, well said. George Holden along with Alex Holden here, just concluding the women's game here for the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference contest in Colorado Springs. We are live at the Lions Den, and UCCS, the big upset, they win it 65-54. Dramatic fashion. Congratulations to them. As you can see, the men are coming on the floor here, warming up. The men's game will tip off at 7:30. We've got about 20 minutes before that happens. This is post-game for the women's contest, and Alex, you look at the game of basketball, it's kind of flow and go. You got to find your rhythm. Sometimes you got to be something you're not in order to win games.
Exactly.
Lynn Plett, I thought, did a masterful job of rotations off the bench tonight, getting the right players at the right time, and he finds a way for his women's team to finish off Black Hills State.
Right, and I completely agree. And you're going to have to realize that sometimes your best players they're not going to have their game. So you got to find out who's going to come in and get the job done that night. And it seemed like Shanna Leaf was the one key player tonight that came in and got it done.
Yep. Well said. George Holden, Alex Holden, your first broadcast. We're done. How do you feel?
Great. Put me in, Coach.
Put you in, Coach?
Yeah.
Did a fantastic job, kiddo. Thank you very much. Love to have you come again.
Oh, definitely. I'll be here.
All right. Sounds good. Well, that's going to do it for the first game here. George Holden, Alex Holden, her first broadcast. Great job. The women's game, we're done. We're going to get set for the men's game. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast. Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference basketball, NCAA Division II, right here in the home of Pikes Peak. The Mountain Lions victorious over the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, stick with us. We'll have all the action. The men's game tips off at 7:30. Folks, have a fun and safe weekend. Stay with us, though. We'll be back for men's action in just a little bit.